Book versus movie. Which one is better? Hi everybody, Augie here. Thank you guys so much for the support that you've been showing me. I cannot be more appreciative about it. It's great, and it's gonna keep motivating me to keep going. So I appreciate that. Today's video, we are talking about Project Hail Mary, book versus movie. I'm just gonna go through off the top of my head and talk about the differences in the book versus the movie and which one I like better at the end. So yeah, let's get started. So we really start at the beginning. The main complaint I have about the book is, sorry, not the book, the movie, is that I feel like Ryland Grace is painted more of like a klutz, like a dumb, like he doesn't seem as smart as he is in the book. Because in the book, you see his thought process, you see the science, you see everything. He is really, really smart in the book. In the movie, it's always just kind of like a light bulb kind of moment. So that's the main complaint I had about it. I don't know if Ryan Gosling was the correct fit for the character, although for the character he played in the movie, he was a good fit. I just feel like Grace is a different character in the movie. Although, I will say, I really do love the movie. And one of the main big things that they did not talk about in the movie at all is the coma resistance gene. So in the book, I think it's 1 in 10,000 people, 1 in 7,000, I can't remember the exact number, but a very select few people in the world have a coma resistance gene that makes them more resistant to any bad things that happen during a coma. Like they can be in a coma for longer and have less issues. And Rylan is one of those, and that is a big reveal in the book. And that's why when he finds out, he's like, what the fuck? Like, I don't want to go. And that's why Strat makes him go. That's a big thing in the book. And it kind of takes away a little bit of the reveal in the movie. Oh, also, full spoilers, by the way. I can't really do this video without spoilers, so just in case, full spoilers. Also, my hair might look crazy right now. Literally just woke up, but I gotta get a video done for you guys. Okay, the other thing, in the book, they blow up glaciers in Antarctica to raise the temperature of the Earth to slow the lowering of the temperature from the sun getting eaten. They literally blow up like glaciers in the Antarctica, and that's kind of sick. I don't know why they didn't talk about that in the movie. Another small thing, the iridium or the xenonite that Rocky has in the book, like it is incredibly hot, and Ryland cannot touch it without being in his exosuit, or his Eva suit, and in the movie's kind of just manhandling it. They do hint at the iridium atmosphere being really hot, but they don't talk about xenonite being hot at all. Rocky is pretty much the same as he was in the book. Great character. Like I said, both movie and book are great. I love both of them, both characters. I'm just talking about the differences today. What else? Carl, not in the book at all, but I will say I do like Carl as a character in the movie, and I like his actor. I can't remember his name. I think it's Lloyd. But he was in The Bear as Marcus, and he was in Odd Future. He was a really fun character, a little kind of romance they were having going on. But he's the one that helped Ryland figure out something about the astrophage, and that's what I was saying about, I don't like, they just kind of made Grace more dumb in the movie, because in the book he figures that all himself, and you see his thought process doing that, and I wish they would include a little bit more of that in the movie. I know it's harder to really do that, to convey the science thoughts in the movie, but that's kind of that's what makes the book kind of cool to read, you know what I mean? But another big thing, like a topic that was kind of more important in the book, was the Iridians not understanding relativity. So Rocky did not know that it's been 40 years or whatever that his planet experienced. He thinks it's only been that little amount that he's experienced. And Grace was kind of having issues trying to break that to him. And in the movie, they kind of just gloss over it instantly. Another big thing missing from the movie is the astrophage breeding farm. So in the book, they need to make a lot of astrophage very fast, and I think they needed solar power to do it, really fast. And they were like, well, where do we get like all these solar panels and stuff like that? And then, if I remember correctly, they built like the desert in Africa. They like cover the entire desert in like these solar panels and astrophage breeding grounds, and that's how they get the astrophage to breed really fast. And that was another big thing that they talked about, and that's just missing for the movie. Like slight little things like that are just missing, and I'm curious why. I mean, I get why, because it's like the movie's already 2 hours long. You need to make it a little. You have to keep audiences interested, but I feel like they could have done that in like cared, like shown less about different parts of the movie. They spent a lot of time. The book is basically like a buddy cop kind of movie or kind of story, but in the movie they kind of extrapolated that even more. Like they went more into that aspect, where in the book I felt it was a little bit harder sci-fi, listening, or not listening, reading the science process and the thoughts and everything that. And in the movie, it was like 2 bros trying to make it out alive. And I will say, it is kind of tear jerking. I did almost like, my eyes were watering at the movie because we love Rocky. Oh, the other thing, I forgot about this. I'm glad I remembered. Whenever Rocky sees Grace, whenever they're trying to escape with the fishing thing, Rocky's like very hurt in the book. And like it's like leaking like black like smoke or some black kind of substance, and Rylan actually tries to fix him. So like he basically blasts him with a giant air compressor to like clear out his like vents, because like Rocky kind of have like vents attached to him, and it actually almost killed Rocky because that black stuff was meaning his body was healing, and that was like a topic they brought up. And in the book or in the movie, they just Grace just kind of like slept next to Rocky, and then Rocky woke up eventually. That was like not a topic at all. Another big thing, not a big thing, but a small thing in the movie, the astrophage or the Talmiba sample scene, like with the hook that Rylan was like getting it really fast, happened like almost instantly. In the book, it took forever because there was so much like chain. It was like 20 kilometers, I think. I can't remember the exact amount, but like he was there for like hours rolling with the chain very, very slowly, very, very slowly. And in the book, it just kind of happened instantly. So that's another thing that's different. But yeah, guys, what my final verdict is, obviously, I like the book better. Most books are better than their movies. I don't know if there are any examples of a movie being better than a book. Drop the comments down below, because I would like to know that. I do love reading the books before I go see the movie, just so I can compare the differences. And I'm glad I did for this one, because I love both the movie and the book. Main complaint is that I don't feel like Rylan is as smart as he is in the book, and I don't know if Ryan Gosling is the correct fit. But the movie is amazing otherwise. Favorite movie of the year so far, I believe. Hopefully, Odyssey. I'm a big movie person, if you couldn't tell as well. I read books a lot, but I love watching movies. So yeah, guys, let me know if you guys watched Project Hail Mary down below, if you liked it, if you read it, and if you watched and read it, which one do you prefer? And if you've made it this far in the video, comment guitar down below. And I appreciate you guys so much. I love that I get to do this. Well, not that I get to do it, but I love that I am doing that, and you guys are watching these videos and showing support, and it means everything to me. So yeah, a little shorter one today, but it just ought to dome, sometimes we gotta just let it flow. So yeah, thanks guys for watching. Have a great day.